Hi everyone, and welcome back to Traffic Talk, our monthly look at what's happening in UK retail footfall. I'm Shona, and this month Andy and I are coming to you from one of London's most iconic retail destinations, Covent Garden.
Thanks, Shona. And Covent Garden really is a football heavyweight. This destination alone attracts over 40 million visitors every year, which makes it the perfect place to talk about shopper behaviour.
So Andy, how did May shape up?
Well, May showed a modest improvement on April, but footfall remains under pressure for sure. Total UK retail visits were down 2.6% year on year.
And how did that break down by locations?
So high streets were down 1.5%, retail parks were down 0.5%, and retail visits within shopping centres fell 2.4%. And all the other locations, including outlets, were down 3.4%.
But there's an important nuance in that shopping centre story, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. While visits to retailers in shopping centres was down, overall visits to shopping centres actually rose 1.4%. One of the few genuine positives of this month.
So people are still visiting destinations, but they're shopping more deliberately. Fewer impulse purchases maybe, but more considered decisions.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of that comes down to timing and confidence. We're still seeing the impact of an early Easter, which made April particularly tough.
And the weather played its part too, with the brighter weather earlier in the month bringing some shops out, but the late May heat wave worked against footfall in the final week.
That heat wave didn't last long.
So confidence is improving, but cautiously.
That's right. Confidence is edging up slightly, but it remains fragile, with wider uncertainty continuing to weigh on discretionary spend.
And London continues to outperform.
It does, yeah. London was flat at 0% year on year, making it the best performing region in England.
And destinations like Covent Garden really help anchor this performance, doesn't it?
It does indeed, yes.
And before we wrap up, we've had to take a little wander down Floral Street, which is home to a number of our luxury retail brands.
And of course, it's home to the famous, supposedly giant plastic cast ears, which you see on a couple of the walls here.
Which, unfortunately, despite our efforts, we have not been able to find today.
I think they've been stolen. Oh, hang on a minute. What is this? Paul Smith.
And speaking of Paul Smith, we're lucky enough to be joined by one of our luxury retail partners.
Hello. Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How's it going? So we've been talking about what we're seeing in the luxury market and people being more purposeful with their visits. Is that something you're seeing in Paul Smith?
Yeah, certainly. We're certainly seeing people being more purposeful. Particularly in our outlet stores, we've noticed that traffic is maybe down slightly. People are being a bit more cautious before coming to spend, so they'll visit the store, maybe going once or twice, and then come back towards the end of the day. But certainly in our shopping centre sort of locations, shopping malls, they'll certainly go in, suss out what they like, look at the pricing, and go to somewhere else.
And check out prices elsewhere.
So yeah, it's really important at the moment about getting that capture straight away, pricing being right, product being right. Yeah.
Okay. We're also seeing experience as a big driver. What are you doing at Paul Smith to kind of bring people in to increase your footfall?
I mean, yeah, experience is definitely a key capture point at the moment. Obviously, using different shopping online under focus, but physical retail is where our heart sits. So, as you see behind us, we've got the Paul Smith Summer Shop. We're doing a lot of in-store events and capture pieces like this and really give people the reason to come into our store, come in, see people, feel the product. So yeah, we're doing a lot of events, in particular things like wine tasting, whiskey tasting, things like calendar moment events. So we do special things like Mother's Day, broke down flowers, taking it in purchase, similar to Father's Day. So yeah, just really making the effort, like market perspective, to be more respective.
People in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to add to that this being Summer Shop Day to make people blown away with this store. And everything from the puzzles that we'll see. Would love those on my coffee plate. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's advising.
Yeah, that's the aim. The product in that is meant to be special, meant to be something that stands out there. to when journeys stop. So it's doing the right thing.
Well, it's certainly working because, as we've mentioned, the luxury sector is facing some tough time in some areas, but in Covent Garden, certainly Portsmouth is leading the way. So well done.
Thank you so much. So how do we sum up May then?
So May doesn't change the bigger picture, of course. Footfall is still under pressure, but it does show an evolving behaviour rather than an outright retreat. Shoppers are still visiting destinations, they're just being more selective.
And that's especially important for premium and luxury brands.
Exactly. And if you're interested in how this is playing out in the luxury sector, we've just released our June luxury report,
which you can download via the link in the comments below. That's it for this month's Traffic Talk, coming to you from Covent Garden.
And we'll be back next month with another location and the latest footfall story.
See you next time. We're off to check out the entertainment. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.